Thanks for joining me for another episode of A Drink from Upstream. Today's devotional is entitled Not Here, but There. And I want to talk with you about hope. Hope defined as a confident expectation of the future. And friends, regardless of the setting that we live in, our hope is supposed to be beyond this life in what God has promised us in eternity. And I was thinking about this. I've traveled somewhat in this world, and I've been to a couple of different settings that are very third world settings. And I thought, if a person lives in a third world setting where their needs are not met on a regular basis, and maybe they live in a corrupt society with corrupt warlords, and they don't have prosperity and they don't have freedoms, it would seem to me that it would be easier to have hope in a better life, in a different life, and not in this world. In a first world country, which is what I've only ever lived in, enjoying the freedoms, enjoying the prosperity, it's easier, it seems like, for us to have misplaced hope. Yes, if we're followers of Jesus Christ, yes, we know that there's eternity. We know that that's coming and that's something great, and we're looking forward to that. But we kind of put a lot of our hope in this life. It seems like it's easier for us to do that. And I want to encourage you that to kind of rebalance your hope. The reality is, yes, we're supposed to pray, God's kingdom come, God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But we're supposed to seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and we're supposed to fix our eyes upon Jesus, who's the author and perfecter of our faith. And we know this, friends, that this life is short, and we need to set our sights on eternity. So when we see what's going on in our culture, when we see what's going on in our country, it's difficult. And we need to be the sort of people that know how to engage in our culture, engage in the political process. We need to be the sort of people who know how to contend for what is right and know how to defend our freedoms in a way that is just and that is equitable and fair. We need to be those sorts of people. But our hope, if it is rightly placed, isn't here, it's there. There's an old hymn that talks about how it's on Christ, the solid rock, we stand on. All other ground is sinking sand. And our hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness, right? So I just want to encourage you today, friends. You got to live in the present, but you got to have hope for the future. And that's not here, it's there. God bless you.